Hey y'all, and welcome back. Today we're going to be learning a method to change mixed numbers into improper fractions. This method is called the "See, I live in Texas" method, and that's because that's the only phrase we have to remember in order to remember the steps for converting a mixed number into an improper fraction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an example. Let's say for some reason I would like to change 2 and 1/4 into an improper fraction. Right now it's a mixed number. It has something that's whole and something that is a fraction. In order to do "See, I live in Texas," the first thing I do is I draw a big giant C starting from the bottom around this mixed number. C, and I'm going to draw it so it looks like an arrow. See, I live in Texas. And Texas, if you've ever seen the abbreviation, it looks like TX, which is kind of like a plus and a multiplying. So we're going to do plus and multiplying. Plus and multiplying. Now we have to start at the beginning of our arrow. 2 times 4, well, 2 times 4 is 8. Then I'm going to bring it around this C, and I'm going to add. Now adding is at the end of the arrow. So I've got 8 plus the 1. 8 plus the 1 gives me 9. So my answer is 9 on the top, and the bottom gets to stay the same. All we did is we drew a big giant C around our mixed number. Then we wrote in TX for Texas, and that looks like a plus and a multiplying. We follow the steps that we have in our arrow to say 2 times 4 gives us 8. Bring it around to the top, and that 8 we have to add together with the 1. That gives us our new improper fraction. Okay, I'm going to write another one, and I want you to try this one. So if I write the number 4 and 1/3, I want you to pause the video and see if you can use "See, I live in Texas" to change 4 and 1/3 into an improper fraction. Okay, 4 and 1/3. If I want to use "See, I live in Texas," I draw a big giant C around it with the arrow, and then I write TX, remembering that that's kind of simplifying our plus and our multiplying. So 4 times 3, that's at the beginning of the arrow. 4 times 3 gives us 12. Then I'm going to bring it around to the top, and I'm going to add it together with 1. 12 plus the 1 is going to give us 13. So on the top now, I'm going to have 13. And the bottom stays the same, 3. How'd you do? Did you get it right? Did you get it wrong? Let's try one more, and then we'll be done for the day. Let's say that I wanted to do 7 and 2/5, and I would like to change that into an improper fraction. Pause the video and see if you can solve it. Okay, 7 and 2/5. I'm going to draw a big giant C around here. See, I live in Texas. That's TX. So 7 times 5 gives me 35. Then I'm going to bring that around to the top. The 7 times 5 gave me 35, and I bring that 35 all the way to the top. 35 plus the 2 gives me 37. So I'm going to write 37 over here. And then the bottom number, my denominator, stays the same. All right, I hope that helped, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.